I got me a new pedicure upgrade. This was more than well needed. My other one, let's leave that where it's at. So now I'm just going to fill it up with some Epsom salt and let my feet soak for a little bit.
20 minutes later.
Now I'm just going to go ahead and start buffing the heels of my feet because it's been about 3 months and they need some loving. So I'm just going to take care of that, brush my toes, make sure they're all clean, and get these cuticles removed. But first I'm going to sanitize my tools so they're nice and clean and ready to be used. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and take my files and just file my toes down because my nails were a little too long. So I'm gonna get them all squared up as much as I can. I have my duster brush and I'm just going to dust away all of these little particles and start applying my latex tape. I never used this product before, and after using it, I officially have a love-hate relationship with it. I don't know if I would use it again. I may or may not. I'm still thinking about it. But what I would recommend is using it after you buff your toes, because I have my buffer block here and I dang near almost buffed the whole thing off and had to reapply it. Now I have my dehydrator. I'm just going to apply that to my toes and follow that up with my primer, and then I'm going to get right into designing. Now my primer bottle might look a little rinky-dinky, a little ran down, but it's been with me for a little bit and it's been getting the job done. So I'm just going to apply that, and then I'm going to jump right into polishing. After letting my base coat cure, now I'm just going to follow up with my pinkish nude polish. I usually do 2 coats and let it cure for 30 seconds in between each. And now I'm going to go ahead and start doing my French tips. That pink brush you just see me holding, that one right there, I never used it before for my French tips, but it made it so much easier. Oh my gosh, I am such a fan. This polish here is so thick. I honestly think I didn't need the white base just to make the color pop, but since I already did it, I just went along with it and just started applying thin layers. This is my first time actually using blooming gel, so what I did was apply it to my toes, let it cure for 5 seconds, and then I took my dotting tool, dipped it into the brown first, did a few dots, cured that for 5 seconds, put my second layer of blooming gel on top of that, cured it for 5 seconds, and then took my dotting tool and dipped it right inside of the black gel polish, did a few dots on my toes with that, and then afterwards I cured that for 5 seconds. Now this is my first time ever trying tortoiseshell nails and tortoiseshell pedicure at that, so I wanted to make it look nice, but I didn't want to overdo it, so I wasn't too chaotic with the dots. Now it's time to do my designs, which is my favorite part. So I'm going in with some of my caulking gel, putting my red flowers on, and I'm going to do that for both toes. Now I know this video has been grainy and it's been eating me up as an editor because I'm like but thank you for your patience. After applying the flowers, I let them cure for about 30 seconds before applying my top coat. So I'm just going to do 1 layer of top coat, cure it for about 1 minute, and remove this latex tape, and I'm pretty much done. When it comes to doing acrylic nails, I am still a beginner. This is probably like my 6th, maybe my 5th set. I don't even know, but I still got a lot of learning to intake during this process. So I'm not going to talk too much during this part of the video. I'm just going to pretty much let it play out. And if y'all have any tips and tricks and advice to give me in the comments about doing your own nails, please let me know, because I would definitely put it to use. But other than that, I'm just gonna let the video play so y'all can see my process and see how well I did.